Good morning, my people. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Travel again. Big up all of the man them, you know. Big up all of the man them. But the man them can't listen still. Nice. That video, because that video can save life. I spoke these tips many times. How to avoid abduction. These are some simple tips. I, Jamaican Carlos, I give you females how to avoid an abduction. And it's not only females, males are being abducted too. Sex trafficking, organ harvesting, and we already know the profit that is coming from human trafficking is more than gun and drugs combined. Because when somebody abduct you, they can harvest your organ. Every single thing can be sold. Somebody right across, somebody at the next side of the world await for an organ. Everything. Some would say that it's more money on you dead than alive. Do you hear me, people? Things and time change now. Some people have to change. Some people don't get it yet. Things and time change, me people. So we, as people, the arms of flesh will fail you. Do not trust your own. So this video, ladies, who want to share it too. So maybe one young lady might run across on the page and see this video. How to avoid abduction. How to avoid kidnapping. We do this for anybody who would call us from a long time for you from Facebook. You heard me say some of these things over and over. But not everybody know everything, people. I don't think everybody was on the scene when he was talking it the last time. We also have a lot of new family members on Facebook and YouTube who just come on the scene. I wouldn't want to miss this type of education. So check this out, my people. Now, to avoid abduction and all that thing, because we used to do things the old-fashioned way. Number one of the most dangerous tools that kidnapper use to take you away. If you're a kidnapper, people only come up with these. I didn't read them in any books. I'm a think out of the box kind of guy. I don't know me. When I talk, I use books and paper. I read and stuff like that. I sit down and meditate. That's how I come up with all this. I never read them in no books nowhere. Number one, the most dangerous, your cell phone. Ladies, listen to me. Tell it to pick them too, because the kids them vulnerable. Couple kids are missing all about the place. So we could talk. Number one, your cell phone. When you are out there on the road in the public, if you don't have to, come off for your phone. In a time like this, people, ladies, your neck must be on a swivel. When you have the phone at your ears, see my phone here? I saw, and your neck stiff. When you have the phone in your ears and your head now move like this, people, talk truth. Some of the way I walk on the neck, the phone does something like a song. So your phone, your neck definitely now move. If you have to turn around, your whole body have to turn around. Because your neck not working now. Your neck is not on a civil like this. In a time like this, ladies, your neck must be on a civil. You cannot be out there on your phone if it's not some important call. Stop the chit-chatting with your girlfriend when you go outside through your door. Once you go through your door, you have to realize it's a jungle out there. Ladies, may I tell you, you know? Because someone who still are going like say 1970 and 1980. Listen what I say. Let me share my journey with you now. Come here and travel. It's not 70 and 80s, people. It's not 1970 and 1980. It's 2023. When you are walking on the road as you left your house, people, put your phone in your bag, your hand, your purse, something. Unless, because there are situations where that same phone can give us some comfort, a sense of security. You have to call somebody because you might be in an uncomfortable situation. You might be in a car and you feel comfortable. You might be on the road and you feel somebody follow you. So you have to get on your phone for somebody to stay there with you. There are instances like that. Do you understand me, people? But let me give you another instant. No, because you have to think like a kidnapper. I wanted to share this video. No, you have to think like criminals to avoid criminals. We're thinking about criminologists. We go to school, have them degree in a criminology. How you think a criminologist come up with stuff? How? Because you think like a criminal. That's all what a criminologist do, you know? A criminologist think like a criminal to beat criminals. So to survive this crazy world, my people, you have to think like them. Do you hear me? All right, imagine this. If you're a kidnapper and you're driving on the road today with your kidnapper van, car, whatever means of transportation you're going to use to violate people today, and you see two bus stops on the same stretch of road. Each one of the bus stops have one female each, right? Both of them are on transportation to go to work or wherever they're going. But one of the female in one of the bus stops is on her phone. The other bus stop, the female head is on a swivel. Looking up, looking down. Anybody pass that female is looking. How do you understand me? That's called the head is on a swivel. If you are a kidnapper, which one of this woman is going to be an easy prey for you? The one that his head is burying the phone? Or the one that looking up and down for her bus or her taxi or Uber or whatever? Talk to me, people. You have to think like a criminal to beat them. All the understand what Colin said. If you are a kidnapper, you're going to pounce upon the lady that is on her phone. She not suspect nothing. She's lost in the phone. That's the person you're going to grab. The one who is looking everywhere, she can see that this big white van passes me several times up and down and up and down, and these guys look suspicious. So that can raise her suspicion. So she can take care of herself and put herself in a safer spot. If you're not looking and your head is buried in your phone, you're not going to suspect the abductors. By the time you realize you're in the van, you're gone. Ladies, minister, I'm giving you some tip. These are real stories, me I give you, You must say me to read them in a book. A real life story. I look, a vision, me a vision. And I think like a thief. Me I think like a kidnapper. How to save me 4 daughters them and me 2 granddaughter them. Eh? And only 2 people in the comment section. The phone is one of the biggest distractions. Look on the youngsters them they on the road now. We youth them go to school, people. Tell me if they're not distracted by phones. I want you to warn your kids them too. This is not back in the days when you and me go to school. Things change, so should we. This is not back in the days when you and I were going to school. Things change. We have to change to my people. We must change. We cannot live same way like we're stupid. My people. Things change. We must change too. Do you trust everybody with a picnic like first time? First time people used to come to country, come to market. Country people used to give them kids to go to Kingston, Spanish Town, Old Harbor, go spend the weekend with them. You're not seeing the kid till next week. Things change. Things change, man. First time we used to send a kid from Yesa to Uewo to the store all by themselves. Things change. So should you. Now, kidnappers, when kidnappers are abductors, searching for victims, they do not just pounce upon you like that. They don't. based on studies and what me read, and my study, because the amount of article I read about kidnapping and the pattern what them use in all this kidnapping. Kidnapper, they don't just really drive down upon you and see the first little kid and the first female and grab you. No, they drive up, down. Don't think that for a minute that criminals are stupid. Don't think for a minute that your abductors are stupid. Don't think they want to abduct you and raise an alarm on them abduction. That's why they drive back and forth. Make sure nobody not there to see you, to see them, to stop them abduction, or to get them caught up and identify who they are, so they end up in a prison. What if you understand me? Your abductors are not stupid. They are looking for you, the one who is not looking, the unsuspecting person this morning. You keep on the road, the female out there, the male too. Remember, organ harvesting, especially melanated male, money, they're worth more dead than alive. Females, that's what I'm saying. You're worth more abducted. And like me say, you worth more, you know, more than drugs and gun combined. Because if it's organ harvesting, they look at one man and what money them look on. All the parts. They might think about like cars where they say a pick and pull out of this dismantler where you can go buy car parts and, you know, sort of free your body. Eh? What about slave? They can use as a slave, you know. Work you to death, you know. Imagine a man forced labor. You work for a man forever, you never get paid. Him a free labor him have, like you're a machine where him just plug in to make him money for years. And people sell you off to other people too. Me read these things, people. When them sell off victims when them abduct, after them use it for so many years, they can sell you to other kidnappers. Like an investment property. Like you have your land or your house. You make X amount of money off it or whatever. And you sell it to somebody else, because there's always buyer in this dark world for these dark things. So that's why I'm warning this morning, people more want to share this, because some people think it's a joke, me kill them. Me don't run a joke on my page, people. On this page, me don't run a joke. And things that you hear on this page, you will never hear nowhere else. Call us think out of the box. In order to avoid criminal, you have to think like them. Or you think a criminologist? Or you think get a criminologist to where him is? You have to study criminology. What is the study of criminology? I used to go to Kaplan College, you know. I did a little study on criminology. I did a little on that. I did a little study on criminology right here in America. I did go to Kaplan College for a little bit of time. So, but just looking around you, the surrounding, when you have the kids who give them the biggest phone I got at school. When you know how distracted they are on these phones, them house could have burned down, then I feel it. The roof could have tear up, then I hear it when they're on the phone. When me end up on the phone, sometimes you text. Sometimes you could have dropped in a hole, you want to send the last letter, you want to type the last word and just press send. We get so caught up in the phone till we see people are walking the phone here and drop in a pool at the mall, not the fountain. I've seen people on the phone at the mall so deep in the phone here, may I tell you how serious this is. Them dropping at the fountain. I've seen people on the phone here lick up in a light post. Me see that. Have the phone in them hand so deep they lick up in a light post. Me see people on the phone here crashing other people because them fear to take up them head to look where you go. So deep in the phone, that's how the phone take we over. It's a serious thing. That's why we start with it as number one. Your kids, we don't have them. We go to school. They are even into the phone even more than me and you. Them love gadgets, they can't come off the phone. When them left the house, them gone out there in this dark world with a lot of dark heart people looking to do dark things to your youths. You tell the youth them. You tell them when they left out of this house, come off of the phone. You make sure you look everywhere you are go. Jamaica people, listen to me, man. Because only if somebody you them had known where go on and pay attention to the abductor, they could have seen that white van will go up and down 3 times. And they could have raised a suspicion. Why are these guys passing me up and down? Something is not right. Let me find a little safer place to stay. It was about last year. There was a story coming out of Jamaica. A couple of kids coming from school, youngsters, them, you know. Look up, youth, them are going from high school. There's a car. Stop. Chase them down. A car stopped to chase down. I think it was 3 kids or 2 of them. Girl and boy. I don't know if they're 7, 8-ish or 10. People, but they are little kids. I did that story. And the kids them run. Grown men. Some boy run out of the car. Chase the kids. The kids them run to the safety of some adults. The kids them change the road. Jump off of the road and find a different direction. And the kids them run into the company of some other adults. So the kidnapping car drove off. There are people out there looking for your youths them every day. Just like you looking for a bread every day. You're looking for a job every day. You have to go to work every day. You're a businessman, you have to stack up on your goods every day. You have to know, you will never understand me, I say. These heartless people are out there every day, trying to do harm every day to you and your loved ones every day. They don't stop, evil don't stop. You have to pay attention to avoid it. You have to pay attention, open your eyes, keep your neck on a swivel. And I come from the bottom of my heart this morning, people. I wake up and I say, you know, I go up the road and this morning, I travel the journey. And I do a thumbnail and I feel like talk to the female them. I feel like speak this out there. Somebody need to hear this. And then the first time I talk about this, the people who know me on Facebook, they've heard my story already. So now, that on the phone, I mean, people say, I could I go on until I can't go on no more. Because I'm telling the stories after stories with the phone is dangerous. This, one of the most dangerous things I saw. This, if you, is the best time for abductors and kidnappers now in the history of kidnapping and abduction. I'm gonna read it nowhere. It's not me read, it's not like me read it and somebody come tell me. You have to know if you have to think like a criminal to avoid them. If you are an abductor, let me show you our van. You see that big white transit van there? Dodge van. You see that van there? You don't avoid them van there. Let me tell you number 2. You see that van there? It's one park on roadside to the right over there. So see one we can pass. See it there? Now, if you go to Walmart, number 2. If you go to Walmart, anywhere in the store, you go, ladies. Number 2. And you park your car. Never park it beside a white van. As a matter of fact, avoid those vans, people. If you're going to park it, like avoid certain van. Will look like an abductor van and they call it up a kidnapper van. It could have been a workman van, innocent workman, innocent contractor. Contractor use those vans. But some people call them kidnapper van. If you go into the store, you come back out and never park your car next to a van. Then you get back out of the store and you see there's this big old van next to your car. Lady, may I tell you, what you need to do, get somebody to accompany you to your car. Don't be too big and bad. You don't big and bad on nobody. Because if you're a kidnapper or if you're an abductor, you're going to make sure you have tools for big and bad people like you. Who don't come here. If you're a kidnapper or abductor, they'll make sure we have tools for big and bad people like you. So if you're coming out of the place and there's a van next to your car, get some assistance. Have somebody accompany you to your van, to your car, rather. Don't just believe. And then we go again. The phone could be a big distraction. You not go pay attention to the van because you know me on the phone with my girlfriend. So me never pay attention to the van. No, because when I went to the Walmart, you know, I did not see the van. It was not parking. When I come out, I wasn't paying attention, you know, to me have the basket. Right here, I push the basket, and the baby was at the baby. I make nice same time. I try give the baby one more of the cheese chicks and say we can't give the baby some juice. And I try put the car seat, put the baby in the car seat, and put the thing in the trunk of the car. And my phone, I talk to her same time, and me don't know what happened. People say many things happen right there, so. Do you see how many things can distract you? The basket, the baby, putting the stuff in the trunk, putting stuff in your car door and in the back seat. Ladies, I want to understand saying a joke time now. That take on the life simple. That's why some people are get kidnapped, because people think they are 1970 and 80 we are living the same way. People think they are 1970 and 80 still careless. So anyway, you come out of Walmart to see that van. It just tips people to avoid abduction, kidnapping. You see a van, you get somebody accompanied to your van, to your car. Don't trust no white van. I've seen one of those vans before. Some ladies, I don't remember quite well which state it was, but there was a video on social media where some ladies, some females in America, busted one of them kidnapper van. The lady them exposed the van. Them show out inside of the van. Look, my people, the inside of the van are insulated, more like a studio, more than a studio, recording studio. If you're inside of a kidnapper van, kicking, punching, screaming, nobody's gonna hear you on the outside. Them build them like that. So remember me tell you, just like how me and you going to work this morning, whatever we do, whatever tools, equipment, stationery we require for our job, gas in our car, the kidnapper thinking about it same way. Whatever it require for him to carry out his job effectively, more efficiently, and under the radar without getting caught by law enforcement, they are going to do it. So if they have to get this wall van and spend money to insulate the wall van, make it look like a recording studio, people, these vans, we see one of the vans, some lady expose one of the kidnapper van. People, I tell you, if you're inside one of these kidnapper van and you're kicking, screaming, taking a sledgehammer and beating, nobody on the outside is gonna hear you. Do you hear me? So be safe when you go out there, put your neck past civil. Back to the phone. Remember, you know, everything go back to the phone, you know. You come out that store if you had your basket only. Maybe you can see the van, your head clear. You're not talking to nobody on the phone. They say this phone is something else in the man. Maybe if you come out the store to Walmart, you have a basket and push it. You have to pay attention to your car now. Maybe you would have seen the kidnapper van we parked next to you. People, how many times you're on the phone and miss all the exit? Happened to me last night. It take people, my exit, it cost me almost 30 minutes. Me say me pissed off so last night. People, me was on the phone, people. A human life example me I give you know, people. Real human being, you know. I mean, no more human being more than Uno. And Uno no more human being more than me. We are the same and susceptible to mess up. Last night, let me tell the people, I was driving, not the night of the last video, not the night there. When it's time for me to exit, I was on the phone talking to somebody. People, me miss me exit, and me know the exit was coming up about 3 minutes. Next thing me look, people, me find myself I want to sit near something under the expressway. People may know Florida that well, you know. Find something under the expressway. People add up. No exit. People was pissed. I was in Coral Springs or Coral Garden. I was in Coral, something under the door Florida. And I never should have the people. Being on the phone So as much as I hear telling you about this, people, don't tell me saying I have a situation where you mess up because of distraction on the phone. Yeah? So I tell you how the phone can be a distraction and cost we our lives. Cost we life, the phone. Yeah? Another thing about your car. Your car, my people. Now, they have this new thing where they have put napkin, paper towel in a females, in a people car door. If you come from out of the store and you come in at this, if you come from out of the store, come back to your car, and you never left no paper towel or napkin in your door handle, do not touch it, because there's some type of drugs that they are using, females. If you move up, because you have to, they know you need a door handle to open your car door, right? Yes, you need that. Even if you have remote to open your car, you still need to open your door. So whatever chemical they put on that napkin or that paper towel in your door to try to trick you to touch it can knock you out. They are waiting right there because they know what they're doing. Never wait for you. You are just a prey and they are the predator. Your predator is waiting for you, just like one man, a hunter look for a deer. Some hunter don't sleep, go for hours, quiet. Bugs are biting, ants are biting. Eh? Look out for deer we want to eat him, when I want for beer, we want to eat you, we want to eat you, when I want deer you look for. So your predator will spare nothing to try to get you. Another thing, ladies, people from us join me, family, share this video. I'm going to give you the tips how to avoid abduction and kidnapping. Is that the first we give this? We have girls, 6 people me get 2 boys, and this got 2 boys pick the 2. Now, another thing about people, let me say avoid a white van we park next to your sinting, your car. Avoid touching them white paper with napkin in their door handle. Another thing, cards, business cards. Stop taking business cards from people in parking lots. People try to sell us it business. Listen to me. That person might look so innocent and sound so innocent as, oh no, it's just a young, it's just a young man trying to start their business and I'm just trying to support them. You know, my mama is always like that. She always tries to support young black people. Let's support our own kind, man. You know what? Get one of the business card from that young man. Yes, get a business card from him. That's wrong move these days. Let me tell you how you handle business cards. Do not take a business card from those random people you see in the parking lot and sell us in business. Sorry, people have a genuine business who generate support like that. I go in the parking lot and do these things. I'm sorry. But I have to tell these people based on some other people are infiltrating and I do wrongs, so the good have to suffer for the bad. Listen how you handle business card. People don't share this, want to share that video, I beg you know. With them on my knees, because that video can save lives. Enough people get kidnapped in a year in Jamaica, you know, hear about them because they murder them so much. The missing young men and young women in Jamaica, they never talked about. The missing ones are never talked about. They're gone and forgotten because today more bloodshed again. Yesterday 7 get shot one place and 3 dead per spot. These are the type of gory crime coming out of Jamaica. So we're not hearing the story of youths, men and women, boys and girls gone missing. It's a dead era and there's nobody talking about it. So let's get back to this business card. This business card, my people. Let me tell you on the business card. Take out the phone. Go to camera. Show me the business card. Hold it there for me. Hold it up. Hold it up. Okay, I got the picture. Yeah, man, I got it. Use the cameras to take pictures of business card. Treat that business card like it's diseased. Treat business cards in a parking lot on the road. Yo, mama, you know, say, me I start a local business and give me some flyers that hang out there. So if you need anybody, if you know nobody will want this and that, and you're just trying to start, yes, mama, me I try a little thing, you know the youth boy thing roughing and why me I try my own business, man, and you have to start sewing, mama. You know, yes, mama. And then nice, and because predator will do anything and go to any level to get its prey. A predator will go to any length, any level to get its prey. You never say lion that try to get in prey? Lion will crawl upon his belly like a snake, man. Lion. They will do all type of something. They will go to all type of stuff to get their prey. Another thing, ladies. Perfume. Avoid street corner perfume. Sorry, Mr. Perfume, man, again. The good have to suffer for the bad. Things at time change, so we must change. Sorry, Mr. Genuine Perfume Seller, who have been selling you perfume for years. Things at time change, so our mentality, the way change, ladies. I make men spray some stupid perfume on you. Yo, mama, this is a new Beyonce. No, I have the new Beyonce, mama. This is Paris Hilton. No, this is a new Denzel Washington. Yeah. No, it's a new 50 Cent. No, this is a new P. Diddy. Sean John. Smell it. People, gone are those days. Or them spray put a piece of something and give a smell on a piece of cardboard. Those things are knock out woman. A man just there. Your predator there, ready to scrape you up. I hope I teach somebody something this morning. Your predator there, ready to scrape you up. When they get you off guard. Avoid perfume on the roadside. Though you might know somebody who has done this some long time, the arms of flesh will fail you. Dare not trust your own. Them words are out there ready now. So we get caught off guard so much. Eh? Roses. Me say something prank on social media. Where's a man give a woman a rose? You don't know this man from nowhere. Because you have some man claim say the man be Mr. Lover Man today. Nice guy. Go out there with the roses, go give random female who them don't know. What me notice when the female them get the roses, get what all of the female them do. It's a pattern. Every female do a thing like this. Smell it. Me see man on social media will walk out and give woman rose, man, just to get views. To build a page, you know, a film thing. And man, all the woman never get the rose when me look on, the one of them smell it to backside. And I said to myself, if this brother was an abductor, kidnapper, I mean, you know, go with all of them, or him a give kidnapper and abductor new tricks and tactics. Ladies, avoid them thing there. Even though a man might, it's a nice gesture for a man to give you a rose, a single rose. Oh, it's a nice, oh my God, I've not received that. Nobody ever give me a rose and I don't know when. And my boyfriend, him don't even give me a rose. Him so lame. Thank you, you're such a nice gentleman. Thank you for this rose. It might be the rose to your death. You might get more roses after that. But you're not going to be alive to see it. Understand what the world is coming to. People. Now, we could talk about employment. When you're going out for employment, ladies, we as Jamaican know this. A woman who left from St. Thomas, gone all the way St. James or Westmoreland or Negril or Mobile to seek employment and don't tell nobody at home. Nobody know where them gone. All they know they get up and Sharon gone. Me say she gone and Negril want job, she gone now they gone get her answer. They also never tell me. Well, they don't, she don't tell nobody so because she said she don't want to jinx it. And she don't want no bad luck take her because some people think about witchcraft over here. If them tell people about that job they won't get, it will bring on certain bad luck and people over here them and bad mind and do something for them, to them for that job. So a lot of people in Jamaica don't tell anybody when they're going out to get a job. A lot of people in Jamaica don't tell nobody when they find new food, you get a job. You will left from St. Thomas, Ghana Nigel, where you don't know. Ghana job interview, you don't know nobody. Do you know these people? No, and a nigga, Mr. Carlos, no, it's up Cherry Gardens. They live in a very nice home. No, they're not gonna do that, sir. They live in a very nice, oh, if you see all the nice big houses, beautiful, that is in that area. No, and they have pool right in the front yard, and the rocks and the fountains, sir. It's nice brown skin, pretty hair people, them, sir. I don't think they're those type of people. Are you really serious? Remember me tell you, human trafficking is worth more than gun and drugs combined. It's not a poor man's stuff. It's rich people that are behind this. So when they're giving us some hints, some tips. If you have to go to a job interview, things and time change, so should you take a friend with you. Take a family member with you. Take someone with you. But Mr. Carlos, the fare expensive, you know, sir. We couldn't afford the fare from St. Thomas to Westmoreland with both of us. Plus we have to buy our lunch. Your life is worth more than the lunch money you buy our. Your life is worth more than that. Things change, so should you. And the first me I talk to females, you know. Things change, so should you. How you must leave your yard from Westmoreland? Ghana niggle must be anywhere by yourself. Ghana some high-rise building in a people's yard behind closed doors. You don't know stranger. But you go for an interview for job. You know these people? Who are they? Do they really have a legitimate job? Or they just have this job opening so they can grab a bunch of people and take care of it? Get somebody with you. Boy, Mr. Carlos, everything that costs you now, sir. If you get a job nowadays, if you have money, if you carry somebody, yes! Things that time change, so should you. Stop going to these interviews alone, ladies. People may not read these things nowhere. All of these things, I tell you, come to me. And enough video me upon them, you know. So who follow me on Facebook, every now and then me dash them out there. But you have new ones that come along the way who never hear it before. I have ones who was never in class that they will me spit it out before. So I tell you so now, if you have to go for a job, my people, take someone with you. Take someone with you. Don't worry about the extra fare or you might have to buy them lunch. Take someone with you. Your life worth more than anything else. Take someone with you. Now, how it works when you take someone with you? There's a thing to that. Don't just take someone with you. You have to think like the criminals also. Remember, I'm going to tell you, criminologists have to think like a criminal to study criminology. Criminologists, they think like a criminal to beat criminal. They get inside the psyche of a criminal. Pattern every damn thing. So as you take that person with you to the job interview, when they go to Cherry Gardens, I don't care where you go. Always remember, stop single-handedly, take yourself, go give away to stranger who you don't know. Stop it. Stop. People are so goddamn wicked now. So when you take that person with you, do not make them come in the building. Don't make them come in the building, come sit down in the lobby. Oh, where she's at? She's in the lobby and waiting for somebody to come call their friend into the room. Do not do that. Stay outside the building. Stay outside the building. Keep a timing. How long your friend up in there, your family member. You know, say the red door that your friend gone in or your family member. Upstairs, she said she gone to the interview. And there's some she up to that door there. I may have the number. She up there now about 2 hours. I expect she will come out anytime. 3-4 hours, she don't come out. 5 hours, 6 hours. Street light turn on, place a lockdown. I know you don't see a loved one. Then you can start making an alarm. Then you have an epicenter, an origin, a place to start search from. But imagine if that friend, loved one, went there all by themselves. Don't tell nobody I sent them so they were going in the first place. Because I think that somebody are bad minded for the job. people need to start tell people where I go. We not do certain things if we make somebody know. Then yes, me say things and time change. So should you. And you think say boy call us. No, I'm not nigga man to go be me I go. I'm not up at Cherry Gardens. Remember the people me I tell about? I'm telling you about those people with nice big homes. No, it's pure Benz and Range Rover in the yard and the fountain. Yes, sir. And next door is the pure riches, them looking over Kingston, sir. Yes, sir. Pretty hair and brown skin. Yes, sir. Like the slave I am and the slave I'm thinking. Yes, sir. I don't need to carry nobody, sir. You are nice people, nothing gonna happen, sir. So I don't think I need to spend this extra fare and lunch money to take Deborah to come make sure I'm safe, sir. Are you crazy? Again, kidnapping, abduction, human trafficking, it's rich people's business. It's worth more than drugs and guns combined. So your loved one can walk in a building as a human being, upright, standing, walking, and somebody walk out with them body parts in an igloo and trash bag the remains. Your loved one can walk into a building and come out part of you in a trash bag, the scraps, what they don't want, an igloo. Remember that? Remember that. Never only think that way there. Because there's so much going on. Murder in Jamaica. That's what we talk about. Government don't even talk about abduction and kidnapping no more. They don't even give you the preventative measures. Nobody that talk about that. Because every day murder. But beyond the murder, how much people we are losing for shores every day? Gone in the wind. Never to be found or seen again. Nobody's talking about kidnapping and abduction. So when I go out, my people, be careful. Carry somebody with you. Save the money. You know things rough. Save the money to take somebody else with you. Don't take them in the building. Because if the kidnapper, don't give the kidnapper 2 for 1. No, your friend gone too. Because kidnapper grab your friend. Nobody to tell you the tales. The kidnapper get 2 for 1. You just carry yourself, go serve it up on a platter to a kidnapper. When you carry your friend inside, you go wait in the lobby. Me say your friend must not wait in no lobby. Don't go in that building. Stay outside. Take notes of which part your friend or family member went for that interview. To that white door, that blue door, which building. What the number? You stay outside and wait. If you have it. That's what I say. Make sure you buy your family member lunch, because while they wait for them probably hungry or peckish or something like that and thirsty. So at least them can start the search. Them know where to start the search from, opposed to them don't know where you're gone. It happens all the time, people don't know where their family loved one gone. They don't know if to start search. You know, I mean, no same I gone man to go a Spanish town, you know, and he no come back from last week Thursday. Him say I got Spanish town, and from that nobody no see him. No, we don't see him. There are people like that who went missing, gone missing people every day. And you don't hear about them because so much crime. All right. We are pushed down the road there. We could talk about dating on social media. Social media hookups. I real talk, me I give you the, and these are just a few of what me have in my head, me I give you the, social media hookups. Avoid social media hookups at all costs. Or be careful when you hook up on people you meet on social media. And the other day I read something. People, me been reading stories over and over where some black heart man for them job to meet people on social media and do them things. They don't really want to be with you. They really don't like you like them say on social media. They just want you to do things to you. Some psychopath out there are like that. When you meet people on social media, don't go to their houses. Don't make nobody who you meet on social media where you're going to meet for the first time tell you, say, no, me pick you up at the airport. Or you can come to my house. Don't do that. Don't be slipping, ladies. I'm sure there are situations out there where female take that chance. But thank God nothing never happened to you. Risking your life. There are situations, we know it's a female, get themselves caught up in a family, in one zone where signal go out sometime. So if the signal go out, stick with me, because it happened here at the spot. So, I tell you how dangerous hooking up people on social media can be. Back to the phone again, you know. So, when female meet people on social media, and we're going to meet them for the first time, one dangerous thing that there are stories out there where love was found and made on social media. There are husband and wives of decent family who met on social media and hook up, and it worked for them. So let me tell you about the one who worked. It worked for a lot of relationships who hook up on social media. But it's a gamble, big gamble, and a threat to your life. Why? Normally when females are going to meet a man on social media, them not tell nobody. No female are going to meet a man on social media, they not tell nobody, man. You know you live on a blouse and skirt, Florida, you fly down the Bahamas to go meet some hotshot boy, we send us some naked picture of him private parts, and you want to go to Bahamas, go sit down on the bicycle, or one wheel on it, and all them things there. No! You know, sir, it's not the most popular thing to do. You know it's not the right thing. So that's why you don't tell people. A lot of people, when they go do these things, they don't tell nobody. When they find man on social media and hook up, they don't tell nobody, family. They gone off, they tell a lie. Tell a lie. No, I know the Bahamas me I go. No man, me just go up. I'm a fuck. Me just tired of Fort Lauderdale. I'm just going up to Ireland and go spend the weekend. I have a friend in Ireland. I'm going to spend the weekend with her up there. I think I go to Disney World and all that. Girl, we just need some good time with my girl. When you roll off go Bahamas, man send you some picture, or Jamaica, wherever you go. Send us. You feel say you must camp off because you can't wait to go meet this young buck. You can't wait to go meet this young buck. Sometimes man will send a fake picture. Send a picture of other people's material that is not his. False advertisement. Nobody depends on social media. Man do it, woman do it. False advertisement there, so everybody want oversell them something. Everybody oversell themselves. But anyway, why this is dangerous? When a lot of women are gonna meet man, they don't tell nobody. It's one of the most secretive stuff. Maybe them have one girlfriend. Every woman have a girlfriend, you know. When they tell them dirt. Every woman have one girlfriend when they tell them dirt, what them do. When you come here, man, I think say me a damn idiot. Every woman has that one girlfriend when they go tell that little dirt, what them go do. This young man, yeah, me met this young boy, 50-year-old woman, you know. You have 60, 55-year-old woman. You go tell your girlfriend, girl, me met this young buck in the Bahamas. How old is he? He's only, girl, I don't want to say he's like my young son. Sean is older than him. He's only 24. Sean is 20. The son. My son is 27-year-old. But the young chap in the Bahamas, sorry, he's 24. Young buck. But girl, after what I'm seeing, girl, I have to go meet him. Girl. Girl, are your friend that encourage you? Girl, you only live once. Your friend don't know you're dirt, you know. Because every woman have a friend like that, you know. We know them dirt. Girl, me I got the Bahamas. Go enjoy yourself, girl. You deserve it. Rafik don't know the use of you. Be glad you left him. Go and go enjoy yourself, girl. But be careful. So you tell that one friend, not tell nobody. And until you pick them, don't know where you're gone, you know. Not if your own kids don't know where you're gone. Because you can't introduce that little young boy to your son and your daughter, them. Number one, you know your son is kind of jealous of any boy. He love his mother and mother's boy, so you're gone at this place and don't know these people. People have been reading stories lately, more and more, where when the people who hook up on social media, these men take these women's lives. The things that they do to them is like the devil in hell. Is it that you don't want a woman, I just want to do somebody something cruel? Be careful of that who you meet on social media. Make sure you hook up page. Meet it at the public. Meet me at Dennis. Meet me at Starbucks. Don't meet him at no park. Don't make the boy tell us to come meet him at no park. Oh, we're at the hotel. I'll come pick you from the hotel. I'll come pick you from the airport. Don't do that. Me take an Uber. Give me the address, ladies. Taking an Uber is also leaving a paper trail. Ladies, they'll give you the hint, you know. Taking an Uber also leave a paper trail. Because if something should happen to you, the police can investigate that, yes, you did take Uber to that park. You take Uber to the marina to meet the man, and that was the last I've heard of you. So at least there's a trail. But they make boy come pick you from airport where you don't know. First time you meet him, after you meet him on the internet, you're in a car. No, when you roll off at the airport, the nice house he was showing you on the screen, is that his house? Where's this man taking you? Alright, say you never make you come pick up at the airport. You did the right thing and take an Uber. But you come in tired and you sleep and say, tomorrow you're gonna fresh up nice and look beautiful for you. This man will meet on the internet. Boy, you got to tell yourself, I'll come pick up at the hotel. Ladies, you hear me say? You have to know people first. No, just tell, we'll meet. Which Dennis we're going? No, it's okay. You don't have to do that. I'll take an Uber, dear. Just give me the address. Tell me which one. Make sure you have the Uber money when you're going to meet, man. Make sure you have the Uber money when you're going to meet, man. And it depends on a man for transport to here. No, you know. Through the same of a car. No, I don't worry about transportation. Hotel? No. No, him have a nice house. No, him show me. No, we got picture. We got FaceTime all the time. Him show me nice house. No, he live by himself. I never heard anybody in the background like him have a girlfriend. It's just his boys. The most fake people is on social media. The most fake people is on writers. Sometimes I see them on social media, I just swallow and spit. How them goddamn fake. Some people say goddamn poor like a just mouse. Come on social media, come pretend that they are something else. Some people go rent a car and put it on social media and act like they're something else. I remember this boy in Africa used to do the same thing. So the man that claims to meet on social media, it's not that guy. So be careful. Because the callers will give you some tip, you know. A simple tip to many people. Simple. These are some of a few. There's a few of the stuff I have in my head. But hook up with man on social media, come and see it all the time. Where female don't tell nobody who they're going to hook up with and where they're going to hook up with. No, they don't, people. They don't do that. What they do is hop off somewhere, gone, and nobody see them. But they have that one girlfriend who them tell about this young boy in the Bahamas. So go one friend them tell, when I tell nobody the dirt to them and do, all the cheating them ever cheat on their husband, that one friend know. Because the one friend know said the husband wasn't treating her right and she needs some emotional support. And why she was getting emotional support from a long time friend, things happen, you know, and we start make out, you know, and we just do it one time and we just continue and we just get caught up in the action. And it continue over a long period of time and we just have a relationship with my husband. With this man while married to my husband. And your friend know that. A lot of females have those type of friends out there, so close to them that they know every secret. Yeah, just be careful, ladies out there. Be careful as you go up on the road this morning, ladies. Be careful of them flowers them and I give you one roses where I push up in their nose hole. Be careful of them card, business card. You don't carry card no more because you have a phone. Tell them hold the card, make you take a picture of it to the phone. I'll check it out. If I need a service, I will call you. Don't go to your cars and take out the paper towel or napkin in the car door that you didn't leave there. Not touch that. Some chemical might in it to take you out. Be careful of them cargo van, what we call kidnapper van. Be careful if you go park next to it in the first place. Don't even go park next to one of them. So if you come out and see one park next to your car, when you come out of Walmart, you get some assistance, have somebody to accompany you to your car with your basket, your baby, your grocery, your this, your that, and your logo. Do you understand me? Be careful of the phone on the road. All heads must be on a swivel. Kidnappers are busy out there and they're looking for people. You like how you're going to work this morning. You know what you want to go to work. You know you need a gas, you need breakfast. You might want to stop and get some coffee before you go to work. Oh, I need a gum this morning. Oh, someone want to pack a cigarette. Oh, let me get something for a co-worker. We all have this plan set, what we do when we go to work every day. So is the kidnappers. They know what they want every day, what they got to do, the tools, the time, this. They know what they're going to do. That's a job for them, a full-time job. And they are looking for you, the unsuspecting people. The people where, the unsuspecting victims. The ones who pay attention and get caught up with your phone. And I'm telling you, cellular phone is one of the biggest distraction. Kidnappers and abductors must glad. The more phone, and the better business for them. The more phones we have, is the better business for kidnappers and abductors. And as the phone get more interesting, when we just have the peanut phone, the banger phone, when we just have the banger phone, it was not that interesting, right? Some of them are spending enough time on the banger phone. Guess what we're spending time with? The iPhone, smartphone. That's what we spend time with, because all the different apps and all the different games and all the different stuff what we can do with this phone. So we spend so many hours on our phone. So it would be unusual to see people on the phone. Let me tell you, the phone have taken our lives. People, I remember when as I go to the airport, for all of us who travel, you go to the airport to hear people are saying on the intercom, over the intercom. If you see anything unusual, you see any unusual baggage, unattended baggage, please call the authority. Something like that, right? At the airport, right? Guys, when you go to the airport, don't you hear that coming through the intercom every now and then at the airport? So, do you believe nobody's going to see anything at the airport? No, like, seriously. Do you think anybody's seen anything these days at the airport? No. Go to the airport, everybody have their head in their phone. No man know about the bag that is next to him that nobody, a man put it down there long time, hours ago. Nobody's paying attention to unattended bags at the airport anymore. I said nobody is paying attention to unattended bags at the airport anymore, at the rail port anymore, at the ship port anymore, because people are paying attention to their phone. Go anywhere and see what happened. Same thing. So the phone are the biggest distraction. And I feel so they're fitting up. Only look at school you'll get missing, boy or girl. How? And let me give you the final tip, which is very important, because even though we might tell you all of these things, avoid all of these things, stuff happen. Even though we might tell you everything we just tell a while ago, and you're following it to a T, there's sometimes some slip in the cracks and stuff happen. No, what happened if somebody pounces upon you? That's what we're going to leave you with. If somebody pounces upon you and grab you, try to kidnap you, by gun, by knife, by anything, first time, what authorities tell you, comply to save a life. That's what we see on the website. Go to Jamaica with them have the tourism website. They are telling tourists, if criminals, this, that, and the other, comply. Jamaican people to come here. Don't comply to the abductor. Do not go in the car, no van. Sometimes it's the last time anybody's gonna see you. And once you leave from that location, now you're in their world. Fight! Fight with all the might, scratch, kick. One thing I always say, give them the dead weight. You don't know what the dead weight is? Most abductors can't lift you up, Jamaican people. They cannot carry you. So do not walk yourself to death. Do not walk yourself to your own abduction. Do not support kidnappers to kidnap you. Why are you supporting them? Aiding and abetting in your own abduction by walking with them. Do not. Remember, Carlos, I tell you. Some people say, Carlos, just comply now and maybe they will not kill you. People, that's a long time. Once you leave that location where they abduct you from, and they remove you and have you where they want you to, even in the vehicle, your life over, your life change as you know it. Try your best not to go in the vehicle that they want you to go in. Fight! Kick and scratch and punch and the dead weight. Some people don't understand when we say the dead weight. The dead weight fight is those of us who are baby, we are picnic, right? Babies. When baby don't want to come with you, when they try to lift up a baby give you a dead weight. Slip out their hand, boom, body drop on the ground. You ever try to pick up a baby off a ground like a 2-year-old? You ever try to pick up a little rude 2-year-old niece or your 2-year-old baby? And if a 2-year-old will resist, don't want to come with you, what the 2-year-old do? Give you the dead weight. Their body turn noodle. Them body turn noodle. Them don't want you lift them up. So when baby don't want you lift them up, what them do? They give you the dead weight. Babies give you the dead weight. Sometimes you think you got them, they lift up their hand and slide out their hand and then body drop on the ground. They don't chop back on the ground. Remember, you don't lift them up until they foot them on the ground. You try to lift them up and just sit up on the body, give you dead weight. Sit up on the body. Sometimes it piss you off as a parent or guard. I want to be a do. I want to be because sometimes baby, you look at you, never have a little attitude, and you try to lift up the little baby, and the baby give you a dead weight. So if the baby know how to give a dead weight. So for those of you who don't know what dead weight is, that's what me talk about them. Dead weight like you have no bone in your body. Act like you have no bone in your body. No bone. Like a noodle. Drop on the ground. Dead weight, ball, kick, scream. Remember Carlos telling that. Because that might be the last time you see road. Last time anybody see you. That is the last effort, the last chance, if there is any, for anybody to save you, my people. I just wanted to know that. So, despite all the preventative tips, we just give it up. Things happen. And if things happen, my people, how do you handle it? What you do when things happen? Despite your good steps, you never walk careless. What this happen? How do you handle it? So they are giving us some tips in the people. Because too often we see females or male just walk to them own deaths. Cooperating with kidnappers and abductors. There was one girl in Jamaica who was kidnapped. I remember her story. I did a story on that also. Because the part of the story that pissed me off was after she kidnapped and she get away, she called police and police never show up. In half a tree. There's a girl who got kidnapped in a car. So one man was in the trunk of the car. I think it's a station wagon or something like that. And there was a female in the car who was working alongside them. Because they are female who are playing ball with them to the people. They are female going around acting as if they are just an innocent passenger in the car. And because another female in there, you might feel comfortable. Because, oh, well, me go here, man, because one other girl in it, me gone here, Ingrid. Me gone, girl. Me all right now. Me gonna take that car here. No, one next girl in it. The next girl in it, she work with the kidnappers. So there was one girl who got kidnapped. And And guess how she get away? Guess how she get away? I mean, I'm telling you the same thing. She said she get away by stomping, kicking, not stomping the damn car, mash up every damn thing in it. I saw them let her out. The kidnapper them couldn't stand her no more. Them shut, them stopped the car and said, come out. There's a story in Jamaica, and I did a story on that before. I read it in the paper. I watched the video of the lady talking. Because she did call the police and the police never show up. So she said when she went in the car, these two men, when she realized they're kidnapping her, she said she started to kick. You know Jamaican man. The woman said she kick. The kidnapper stopped the car because she had kicked out everything in the car. Some people, you see what fighting? If she had sat there, if the woman did not sit on, I mean, these men take the car in a wherever they want to take car, in a freedom zone. She go in a freedom world, and life in a change. Just read story last year, mother and two daughters coming from church. Kidnapper grab them, abduct them, take them, go rape them right before the mother. Went and violate his two sisters right before the mother. What kind of family is going to be left after this? What kind of family do you have after such a trauma? Coming from church. Coming from church. People, be careful. Coming from church and get violated. Last year that was mother and two daughters. They kidnapped the mother and her two daughters. They weren't coming from party. They now come from pasa. They could be coming from anywhere in the world, but they were coming from church. Man kidnapped them, get abducted, take them and rape them while the mother was looking. They will never be the same no more. You mess them girl up. Mama shouldn't see that. That should happen to them. There's also another case last year in Jamaica. I think it was St. Catherine. All of the things that was St. Catherine or Clarendon, you know. There was a spree of these crazy stuff going on there. So last year, people, two men were walking. People I do stories and last year, walking about 9 o'clock. Man there with them, man. The mother and the daughter don't need to walk on the road by themselves. Some people say that, you know. Because we all come with idea how we can, you know, how it could be avoided. So the mother and the daughter, someone will probably say, Carlos, you know, say, the mother and the daughter probably need a man around them. Them should be walking out there from church all by themselves. No, watch this. Last year, 2 men and 2 women are walking in Jamaica. I think it's St. Catherine, see away, or Clarendon, up the line. There's one of them 2 parish there, for sure. Walking about 9 o'clock in the night. This car passed them. 2 men and 2 women, you know. Remember, you know? 2 women are walking, 2 men there. If you're a kidnapper, you're a rapist, you go on where you go. The woman they feel safe, have 2 muscle right next to them. In Jamaica. So as these women and men walk, the car passed them. And the driver, the car stop ahead of them. Now, if the driver stop ahead, no, you're the man and the woman them walk. Now, they have to go pass them up. So while they was going up, see the car about to pass the car. Remember, you know, car passed them. And while them saw the car passed them and stop ahead of them. Them don't know what happened in the car. So them say the driver start ask them some question about places and, you know, ask them direction or whatever. Some question. You know, Jamaica state. And while them, you know, some weird question them ask the driver. So why them ask the driver? They say about 3 or 4 men come out of the bush upon them. Remember the driver get them off guard and distract them. Yeah, what jackass corner there? Yeah, man, when you go up the road and you see one big pan, you go over there, so you go cross or call but you see call but and you want to rim up on the next side. So the driver did the whole time at this track. They man, the people, them 2 men and 2 women. 4 men come out of the bush, 3 or 4 men come out of the bush. With gun. Listen to this, people. We never hear nothing like this before. That's how kidnappers and abductors are get. Be a face. Them run at the man them. Kidnap the woman them. And come back after them done with them, they let them go in a bush. They were alive to tell the story. You don't believe say when this is some man with some woman, you go away and go, brother. On the rape are so bright. So you have to rape them a woman there. And them a woman there. No other, I mean like seriously. You can't go and go grab your fist. No, so a group of men drive around a car. And no man in the car can say, brother, me not in a that. You have a group of men drive around in the car, all of them have a rapist mentality. Not one man in the car said, no, I'm not going to steer and make you guys do that. Me not go to jail, me no want there so. So a man drive around, looking to do dirt to you. Just like you and I drive to work every day. Stop to get your gas, stop to get your coffee. You know you need an extra egg sandwich to go to work or whatever you need, a croissant. You got to work this morning. You make the necessary preparations so you can have a tool and you're up. I see with the kidnappers and the criminals them out there. Every day is a job for them. They might try to improve them game every day, coming new tactics. And if law enforcement find and crack one way, how them do the dirt and the criminality, criminals always find another way. Most I tell you, say, one thing I learned at Kaplan College while I was doing local criminology is that criminals are always ahead of law enforcement. Criminals are always ahead of law enforcement. Law enforcement always try catch up. How do you think law enforcement know what criminals are doing? By other criminals. Other criminals tell them what went on. How you guys get to do this? Plea deals and snitches. Yeah, but they tell them about inside story. Man wear wires and all type of stuff for police. So police can get deep and this, that, and that, and police start learn new ways how to crack certain code. And as they find a new way how people are ship, traffic, or whatever negative stuff they do, unlawful stuff, the criminals are studying a new way to find a way to make that one loop shut off because of certain things. So law enforcement, criminals are always ahead of law enforcement with the tricks. Law enforcement is always catching up. Remember that, guys. So, ladies, I hope this video was eye-opening. Ladies and gentlemen, can this video go for everybody, you know? People, send out this video to somebody if you think. Somebody if you hear that video, yeah. On the phone, one of the biggest thing. Them job on now, go look and not tell nobody. Start carry a friend now, man. If your friend tell us I don't know, go down the lobby, go sit down, man. Because if kidnapper come down, a 2 for 1 him a get. You can be careful, man. Be careful when we come beat up on the internet, man. I mean, the boy come pick up at airport when you know you're going to know it on the internet. Eh? When you never watch goddamn, what you call it again? Catfish. When you never watch catfish and see how people can really scam people on the internet. When you never watch catfish. Well, if you never watch catfish, go watch cap. Look here, I tell you forget. Because it's like a something where people get addicted to, you know. Me used to watch catfish. Me used to watch a show there. So I know what the show is all about. For all of those don't be talking about catfish. Go and watch a little show named Catfish. And you see the extent and the length and the breadth that people take to tell lie, to scam, to deceive. You know, even using other people's name, pictures, homes, so many fake stuff. You see girls talk to other, thinks they shall talk to a boy, and when they really go meet that person, it's another girl acting like a boy. You see so many stuff, people, you'll be surprised. Be ye careful. And as I go to that dear people, who hand their business to them. May the most I got in camp him. Angel around the eye them. As always. God first in the people. No other man, no gathering. God first. Keep your life smooth, no have entanglement, so you and God are going to vex and make God give you no demerit and take a pints off your license. Someone have make God take a pints off of the license, you know. We don't do too much dirt. But anyway, people, manners and enough respect. And I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.